I just realised the clock will be wrong, won't it? I'll adjust it as it's 11 o'clock now. That's better. We are now officially on British summertime. Not on the weather, on the clocks. Actually, it's sunny outside, but there's a cold wind blowing. But 11 o'clock, how long is this going to take? I could leave it, but I thought it's been long. It's been left long enough. Slightly concerning, although I think they've done it to improve it. The material, can you see that edge there? It's had one of them, some kind of stitching over, and that doesn't have it. It's just foam. And I had someone complain that it's too stiff with that edge on. And also it looks a bit, it feels a bit thinner material. That's like stiff leather, and that's just soft, unless it's for being new. But have they had, when did I request that leather look? You're given loads of options. And I think they might have standardised it. They didn't ask about options this time. Actually, I said what I said last time. I said the one in your illustration is exactly what I want, because it's this blue. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Right, I've dug out the other matching. I had some blue for my blue top box, red for the red top box. It doesn't matter though, does it? I mean, it's the texture that I'm thinking about, because I intend padding this area and that area, even though I'm not likely to have a pillion. Last time I had someone on the back was a lad I gave a lift to up at Helmsley in North Yorkshire during that rally, farmyard party rally. I know. It's all fair. I'll do it this way. And then pull it down, that's the easiest way, isn't it, of ripping it off the staples. I don't have any marigolds to hand. Oh, it's just going to rip in it because of all the staples. Right, well, all the bits are in the bin, and we're left with a basic seat pan with foam on. It does feel a bit damp. I'm going to pull all the staples out. I'll not film. I'll film a bit if you like, just to show you. That's my works bag. Luckily there's no pot noodle or rice pudding tins in. And a bag of nuts, because I scoffed them all on Friday. As you can see, this is in pretty good condition. Well, it is in very good condition. Only worn bit is there. And that goes under the little hook, the little metal moulding near the tank to engage and stop that lifting up. That goes under two hooks on the frame. And there is what I used to get my jacket home last Sunday. Extra bungee anchors. And that engages to close into the seat lock. So, not stainless steel, are they? Right, back here. Who am I talking to, eh? Yep, you were outside in sunshine, now you come back in. You smell your food? Nice fresh food? Yeah. No dreamies yet, or chicken. Yeah, so I'll continue with this sat down, unless I do it right to that edge. That's an idea. Shape there. Come here. You're not helping, are you? You're not helping me, Blackie. Are you? Blackie. Look at camera and big yellow eyes. Yeah, it's not. He thinks that's food, look at his ears. Not food. No, you got your food there. Go on out, goodbye. Where was I? Yeah, that shape there. I'll make that shape, and then that shape. Yeah, just there, I think. That might leave a line, but there's a seam there, isn't there, on this one? That seam is that seam, so I could just cut it to that seam. Yeah, I'll sort something out. I'm not going to get Kelly Brook on the back, am I? Hang on a minute. Her bum's that big. That's that big. Kylie Minogue's bum will be like that. Yeah, and Kelly Brook will be like that. So therefore, we're going to need more material. We're going to need more padding. I'll continue with the staples for now, and then, like I said, dry it out over the gas for 10 minutes, and then spray adhesive with the the nearly empty tin. Put this back on, and then see about cutting these up. We're an hour in. Lots of faffing. I've got all the staples out, and even where the broken ones are, I've got most of them out. The ones that didn't crumble away to dust because of rust. See little bits. I know it's not necessary to get them out, but I wanted to. Yeah, it's warming up slowly. Like I said, I'm not going to get it all under the same ear. I was going to use my insulation tape. I've got quite a bit of it. In fact, I might do just to go around bends. It's just getting the edges right, isn't it? And like I said, I don't want to go mad and do loads of unnecessary padding. So just there. Well, I can trim it down later. Masking tape will be better. So go in that corner there. I know it looks crap at the moment, but right, and a curve there. The front bit isn't that important there. Right, I'll do a few layers on top of there and then trim it down. Draw a line on with a marker. Right, well, I realise now I should have done all that warming later when I get to the bloody stapling. This is taking longer than I thought. That doesn't look quite right. I can always trim it down later. Right. I'm making a pig's ear of it. It does feel cold. That's going to gum all the scissors up, isn't it? I thought of just dolloping the 5 layers on. Well, not gone exactly according to plan. That's how many layers are on the back. More than I planned. It feels alright, and so does that. That's even more layers. Like I said, we keep trimming round the one existing. It moves around. I've asked this edge up slightly. It should be cut off about 5mm, and that should be straighter. But I think I'm willing to let it go, not messing about, lost patience. Another thing, the template which I said should be on paper, it's stuck fast. So I think I'm gonna, it might be better actually, because if I stick that down so the foam's on the foam and leave it smooth. Let's have a look at that. Or I could just stick another piece on that just to grip. Will it be better gripping or better smooth? Let's have a look on the underside of this. Yeah, well, that's bare foam. But is it wise to have it stuck fast or let it move a bit when you sit on it? No, because it's stapled, it shouldn't move, should it? It should just compress without moving left or right. That's a theory. So, therefore, I'll draw around the blue one, stick one layer of blue on this, and then reapply it to the pan. So the last job, sticking that to the pan again, and then warm the pan up and then staple this on. That'll be another, it's 1 o'clock, another hour. Right, well, stuck that little pad on. I think you're meant to leave it for a couple of minutes to go sticky. I'll cut round that when it's dried a bit. Hope I've not made them too thick. I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. She's a babe, isn't she? Oh god. Yes, I'll carry on. Alright, the other bits. Rapide again. This is that budget brand. Card paper, fabric carpet, leather, vinyl and much more. I like where it goes on. There's a little waggler waggles it about. You see. Very accurate, isn't it? I know I'm going to draw with marker pen. Should be enough. I should save that. I was thinking of spraying the under edge of the pan and then these edges to see if it'd stick, but if it's going to be stapled anyway. Plus, is it the type of stuff that once it's stuck it's a bugger to get off? Imagine it ends up in the wrong place. I could spray that area and that area. Yeah, then apply it when it's when it's not sticky, when it's still runny, so I can move it. As long as I get it perfectly square, and because the pattern's on, I think last time I did that back end first just to line it up, and the front has them on to grip on the little points, the plastic points. So it's a lot easier than one might think. That's a theory. Time will tell. Look at that. It's going to be comfy if it all works out. For my poor old butt. I just hope it's not too thick. If it's too thick, it means that it won't overlap. I have confidence it's not going to go pear-shaped. It's not going to come unstuck. I should have got another tin of this. Ideally I should stick it to another surface there, shouldn't I? But it's not going to be able to be moved if I do something wrong. It's alright anyway, there's plenty on. Well, this is where an upholstery skills had come in, because we're remembering how it was before, and that was very, very tight. I was going to pull it from the back, but I thought I'd better work in front to back. And it doesn't matter if that reaches the edge, it's just that this is a main seating part. When I fitted the one 5 years ago, there was a crease here. But we've been new, and then it settled down, the crease disappeared. And all was well. Because of that tightness, I thought, should I snip it down there? Might not be a good idea, but that tightness is going to impede on stapling that edge. So I'm going to have to, I'm afraid. Bang in the middle. I've done the initial 2 on the peak. That required a bit of hammering. Like I said, I remember last time it was a complete pain in the ass to do. I don't think I pulled any out though, I just whacked it in, stretched it, whacked some more in. These are 8mm staples, and maybe I should have warmed the bloody plastic up, because that didn't go in very well, did it? could do it here and get the air dryer on it. Let's find an old rusty staple. Once the initial guide staples are in, then you can just merrily whack along. These are the ones giving tension, that's a theory. Yeah, I'll do it here. Don't need stapler. Yeah, roll plug 8mm staples, any deeper, and they just won't go in. 10mm might have been better though. See if it makes a difference. Generate more heat by blocking the vents slightly. Although it'll cut out of it like that if it gets too hot. Ah, see, that's gone in nice and deep. Let's look at the tension. Seems alright. I think I'll take my helmet off. What I'm going to do is work front to back. And if that tail piece ends up too long, no, it hasn't to be too tight because you have to remember you have to sit on it because I'm 20 stone. Just has to be nicely taut but not too tight, that's a theory. I'll continue. I think the next one will be a complete, unless I go nuts and attack it with a Stanley knife. But you get the gist, don't you? If you've ever stapled before, it's on maximum setting, yes. This is a Rapid 34 Pro line to 14mm staples. Made in Sweden by Isaberg AB Hestra. So it is a good one. That other one was a cheap thing from Argos. Not been using the hair dryer because maybe I should actually. Like I said, it does seem soft enough. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the idea is, once you get a line of staples, trim this back. I'll see if it'll close, but last time I had to cut that off because it wouldn't locate under the loops on the frame. And I remember it was a bugger to close, so rather than keep lifting the seat up by using a U-lock, I just kept the seat on all summer, and that helped it to stay in position. Press on as hard as you can so it's touching the seat pan. Alright, and now, tricky bits. Is it central? Let's have a look. Yes, maybe I put a bit too much padding on, but look at that, that's going to be nice and comfy for Kelly Brook or Kylie Minogue. Or a Jenny Whiteside. I'll do that from the other angle. Skew diddly. Where will the crease points be? So this is the trickiest bit. If any of these stick up, that won't engage in the latch. I had to put all my weight on last time to engage the latch. Alright, couple there. Can't get the angle. Oh, there. It's moved. Should apply some heat to stretch the... Yeah, let's have a look, see if it'll stretch that foam and PVC. Pity it's not leather in it, that'll stretch. And if they do leather. Plastic bump there. A bit too high. Oh. It's a bloody stapler. Oh, run out again. I bet my bike's going to be about £10 heavy with all the staplers I've used. I know. But please take my word for it, it'll settle down. I'll just see if it fits. Further trimming may be required. That lumpy bit there. Oh, that flap there. Should I cut it off or just staple it down? I don't know what that noise was, it's a television in the other room. Right, oh dear. Oops. Doing, Blackie? Yeah, gone dull and cold and windy now. That's a bit too plain, that, doesn't it? I was saying to Hepcat Harley about a bit of black silicone in that little hole, and he said there's a vinyl repair solution. I forgot what it's called now though. Like I said, that's a scrap seat. It's for work commute, so I'm not bothered about it. Oh, it's gone down. Oh, it's fitted fairly snug. It's engaged on the lock, so I feel a bit. Oh yeah, it's very comfy. Good job I've not got farmer gels. Yeah, it's alright. It might look a bit wrinkly, but like, you look at the old videos of when I fitted the other one, and that looks exactly the same. Slightly out, oh, that's annoying. Right, done. Should I get my bike out? That's still on winter time. Need a little screwdriver to budge that. Right, sorted. I'm gonna go for a little test tootle. Glue should be sort of dry. Will it all move about? See, that's where it ends there, that pad. So that might leave a line. It's not a shore bike, is it? I'll get all that glue off my fingers first. Right, thank you for watching New seat cover is slightly wrinkly, but it will settle down, so there. Stop moaning. Bye for now. I remember what someone was saying about a sheepskin cover. You'll find it very comfy. I said, yeah, well, Ian and Mandy fitted them for their NC 500 tour, didn't you? But I've got this. See, if I wanted to, I could tape that to the seat, couldn't I? Might look silly, but it'd be comfy. So there, I've got all the options open. I'll keep that on while I get dressed. Oh, I'm going to adjust that one. Just been on the radio. An accident on the A59. Traffic backed up for a long way. Guess where? Sorley. That bloody black spot, T-junction. The T-junction is just up a hill, just as the A59 splits into two lanes going up the hill. You know, it's an overtaking lane and then one lane down the hill. And it's a bloody black spot. People just pull out in front of traffic that's going too bloody fast. I don't know. So I can't go to settle. Oh, my phone dead. Okay. I've put my seat to change it over on a hook right back here. There. You see? Just swap it over. I might put it up in my bike shelter. My other phone's charged up. Never go out without a phone. That's alright. Yeah, I've discovered that this is a phone pocket. Wonder what it was, just to slip a little phone in like that. And Velcro to keep it in. It's alright, isn't it? It's handy. Not designed for a big one, this is for old fashioned little phones. Right, baby. Keys. If I put my keys to work. Put the clock back on. Yes, I'm setting off late again. Typical, innit? But I've been rather busy. Right, Scruffy. Silly Scruffy. Are you ever going to be tame? Been living with me for 3 years and he's still a feral wildcat. Not the camera for wasting power. Is it pure coincidence? I see that little chap every time I go out on my bike. He must be perfect. Yeah, so it's easing off slightly now. By the time I get to the shop, it'll be alright, just watch. Yeah, like I said, I've tried my best. I've done all I can, replacing the bloody discs, cleaning the pistons, changing the bloody seals, and they aren't leaking. I bled it 3 times, but there's still something wrong. What could it be? And like I said, I've not happy with my confidence in changing the master cylinder gubbins over. I'll probably make a complete arse of it. So sometimes you just have to take it to the shop, don't you? Let them sort it out. Let's see if it's sticking. 125, very stylish 125s these days, isn't there? Oh yeah, look at that. What a pain in the ass. That bleeding nipple is wet, despite me turning it up. That's hot as well. Oh, both dishes are hot. I give up. It's closed in its side door. Baffled. Pain in the bloody arse. Yeah, might lend me a speed twin. Or one of them. Well, they won't fit in my backyard, will they? I do. I'm going to ask, should I ring back tomorrow about booking me bike in? My brakes are still playing up despite me replacing the bloody discs, pads, everything, and bleeding the system, cleaning pistons, changing seals. They're still binding on, and they're hot now. So I'm going to give it up as a bad job and let your lads have a look at it. Should I ring back tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm working 2 till 10 next week, so I could ring up tomorrow morning and just ask lad when he can fit me in. Yeah, yeah. Pain it ass. I thought I'd sorted it. I thought, well, it must be the disc, so I swapped the disc over for some good Japanese ones called, what were they called? Not Root Master. But a good part, pattern part, you know. But they're still binding on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if there was a high vis. Is that shoey? No, that's a shoe, but a high vis version of the ride helmet. GTA 2. That's a ride in double XL that I tried on, fitted perfect. Vimo, that's a budget brand. Neotech, that'll be a fortune. £520. I was even thinking of just using my old shoey, but you never know what's up there. But I shouldn't be blowing that money on yet another helmet if my silver shoe is alright, but like I said, it is 15-year-old. That's what I need, a complete new bike. I'm fed up of faffing about with that old thing. Well, last year I had to replace the bloody leaky radiator with a scrap one off eBay. Then all the exhaust system And now the bloody brakes have been playing up, so I've swapped all them, and like I said, they're still bloody sticking on. So I'm fed up with it. Well, it's just baffling. You think you've sorted it, and I thought, oh, I'll go to Rivington. I just recovered the seats, and I thought, I'll go to Rivington. I could feel it. And, oh, sorry, and the red hot. Well, not red hot, just very hot. Anyway, yeah, I'll ring up tomorrow and sort booking in time. Do you normally do loan bikes, or will I have to be getting taxis to work if it's in a couple of days? I work at Guide, so it's only 5 mile up road. A day? Well, taxis are £9 each way, so I might be better getting a Betty's taxi. See, I've replaced the bloody disc. It might have eased off now. The lever, see, it's gone normal. The lever was like that, just stiff, and they were hot. Has it loosened off a bit? They were stiff as hell when I pulled up here 10 minutes ago. Only thing I've not changed, I've sent for a new master cylinder kit, and because it's still a bit fiddly with that funny clip, I've not tackled that. I thought, well, is it that? Or even change the hoses for Ven Hill ones.
They won't be hoses or anything. Have you cleaned your caliper up and everything?
Yeah, I took the pistons out, cleaned them, put new seals in, and they were, what were they called? I forgot the bloody names, but I did a video of it and me doing them. I said, oh, these are good quality patching seal. And it was still playing up, so I thought it might be a bit of salt, so I took them apart again midweek, cleaned them, but obviously something's still not right, and I'm just baffled as to what it could be. I've noticed there's a bit of dampness around the bleeding nipple. Is that from me bleeding them, or is it still a bit dodgy? What a pain in the ass. Hope I can get to work tomorrow. But yeah, I'll ring up about 11ish tomorrow and book it in. Alright, thank you very much. See you. So, £15 a day for a loan bike for the insurance. I might as well get taxis to work. And go for a pint at 10 o'clock. It's eased off now. When you park it up, cools off and goes back to normal. But it's not putting back pressure on again. You know, to push the lever back properly. I don't know. Baffling. Baffling and a complete pain in the ass. Into me cob lights. Well, I won't use the front brake going home. Let's see what he says. I bet he won't be able to boot me in for a few days, if not a couple of weeks. Go back to just using the bloody back brake on my work commute. Sometimes you have to admit defeat. As Frank Bruno's chiropodist said, there is nothing wrong with defeat. Pain in bloody ass. Well, my seat feels comfy as expected, and like I said, those wrinkles should disappear. In the seat, I mean, not my seat. like I said, snug fit there. Is it worth me messing about with the chrome beading yet? So I'll leave it for summer. I could just see, couldn't I? It fits. Well, the seat's coming off.
And actually I've got quite a few other dates which I will be sharing with you a little later on. But in the meantime, I've got brilliant fashion.
Fed up with the bloody thing. I think I'll rig a hook up if I have another hook. To hang the new covered seat on, keep the cats off. Hardly had to use that hammer. Went on better than I thought, but where did I feel that warm? I'll put it there to warm it up with the engine heat, so it's soft and pliable, and then see about putting it on. I did this before on my silver CB 1300 Super 4 chrome around the tank, but it was a silver tank, the first one I got. Then I got the X4 custom version. Then I got a different coloured X4 custom version. And I'll keep it low to get warm. I should have put it a bit closer. Hook, I'll set a hook up. Can you see? After a lot of faffing, we're being cheap stuff. It's meant to have glue in the channel, but it's not really sticking very well. Managed to get round the curves though, and I can't see it coming off. You see? That wool water gathering it. There's already a bit of rust there. I just tried to fill in that little hole with black silicone. It just leaves a little impression, even though you rub it with a flat surface like a piece of paper. It won't gel level. I don't know, it might be invisible with black silicone, but it isn't. Yeah, that was $5.99 for two 3-metre lengths from a cheapo shop in Burnley. But I don't know, does it look any better? Can't really see. What do you think? Anyway, I think that's enough little clips to join together for today. There's about 30 clips. I'll have a brew and a sit down in that deck chair and relax for a bit before making a start. Thank you for watching today's faffing about. And I'll be booking my bike in to have the brakes seen to and get a expert's opinion of what has actually happened. Why the hell are they still binding on? Why? Pain in the ass. Bye for now.